Thank you so much for chiming in. He is your host, Mr. MP80Baby.
That's your host right there with the GPG.
And welcome to
Our take on sports, baby.
on this podcast, man. Y'all know what we do, man. We keep you in tune with all the latest information that's going on in the sports world. And we ain't gonna waste no time, man. Because that's what we do on this show, man. We dive right into the topics, man. And we doing it right now, man. We talking college. And we already know MP is that college guru on this show, man.
Oh
Give it
man.
to him, dog.
Oh man. Hey, well, it's great to have you guys on this Sunday morning going live, like Mr. GPG said, man, and college football kicked it off, man. And did they kick it off, man? We gotta talk about the upsets, the blowouts, some of the viral moments that happened, throughout all Saturday. Well, to more morning on some side. We want to say noon, but Saturday to Saturday night. Some big games, big games, man. I want to start off before we could jump into the top 25 games, which that we're gonna run now. Let's jump off into prime time in that Colorado Buffalo over there. They had a big game against Georgia Tech.
Yes, they did.
And some, was looking for prime to, they lost some valuable players like most college programs did, but the team, the names that he been able to pull just off of his name and the coaching staff that he have, people was looking for him to be able to rebuild this program, you know, to be able to handle like this matchup they had. So I know you kind of watched some of this game here, Georgia Tech game, and I know you want to chime in a little bit about it. But Colorado did get their butt smacked against Georgia Tech, 27-20. I'm gonna let you chime in on some of the stuff that you saw, Mr. GPG, because I know me. I'm gonna talk about Haynes King and how he just took off on Georgia, on Colorado.
Yo, he's the topic. He's the man. He is what you're talking about today. If you watch that Colorado and you watch that Georgia Tech game, it was all about what the quarterback did over there for Georgia Tech, man. I mean, come on, dog. We all saw what this boy Kelly did, man. I mean, 3 rushing touchdowns, man. He ran for more yards than he passed for. You know what I'm saying? This boy, he got out on Colorado, man. Colorado had no answer for him. I actually saw the game. I saw him doing it in the first half, MP, and I was like, okay. So they probably gonna switch up. You know what I'm saying? They probably gonna switch up and make some kind of halftime adjustments. That's what teams do. But they didn't make no halftime adjustments, man. The dude came around and did the same thing. He did the exact same thing, man, that he did when the game started. And he finished the game with like 150 something yards rushing, 140 something yards passing. I mean, give it up for Georgia Tech, man. I was hoping for prime time. We Colorado fans on this show. We always pull for prime time, man. We've been pulling for him ever since Shador was there, when he came from Jackson State, and he went to Colorado, so we've been pulling for prime time. We prime time fans on this show, ladies and gentlemen. That's who we are. But he got to do better. I mean, he was seen yelling at his players on the sideline, showing a little bit. And I understand you want to, light that fire underneath your players. I get that. I do. I get that. But you the head coach too. They can interpret that any kind of way, MP. So all I'm saying is, Colorado, you guys got to figure out how to stop the quarterback run. That was your problem last year, and it looks like it's going to be your problem this year.
Well, I'm gonna chime in on what you was talking about now. I gotta say this now. A lot of people gonna be looking at me. They're gonna say you got a Packer shirt on. We know you dirty birds. What's going on? A lot of people don't know, man. I lost the bet and I'm honoring the bet. It's kickoff. So he sent me a shirt, so I'm honoring. Of course, I didn't want to wear it, but I lost the bet. So that's what's going on.
Hey,
That's why I got a Packer shirt on.
it looked good on you. I wasn't even going to say nothing. I was just going to wait for you to bring it up. But yes,
Hey.
as a matter of fact, that Green Bay Packers shirt do look good on you, boy. That do look good on you, man.
Hey, hey, take a picture because this is the only time you'll see me in it unless I lose another bet. But I tell you, to get back on Colorado,
No doubt.
uh, they played a good. I'm not even gonna say. I believe they was out coached. Let me just start there. I believe they was out coached. I believe the team did what they needed to do. I believe Colorado, Deion Sanders was out coached. You're right. We prime time fans on this show. You know, on this channel here, but I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna keep it 100. Prime time, you was out coach. You don't get a team that gets the ball. You get 3 turnovers in the first quarter, and you only capitalize off one. And all the turnovers was on your side of the field almost, and you guys only capitalize off one. That right there is a mistake in itself. So that is something. If I was Dion, I would have to go back and really speak on because that's a problem. You don't get these type of turnovers and you don't capitalize off them. So yeah, you lost 27-20. I expected Georgia Tech to go in and beat that tail anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Georgia Tech is known to do. Big up to Haynes King. Yeah, he did rush for 156 yards. You know, big run, 45-yard touchdown, with a minute and 7 to play in the game to
Hmm.
give the Yellow Jackets the big lead. So
Hmm.
yeah, man. I mean, they were out coached,
That's what I'm.
and
That's what I'm saying. That's my whole point. They didn't make no halftime adjustments. That's Dion's job, man. That's his.
yeah,
He's the head coach, man. They didn't make no halftime adjustments. They seen exactly how Georgia Tech was going to attack them, and
yeah,
that's what they did. It wasn't like Georgia Tech made any changes or anything. Every single time, dog, that they got in trouble, they went to that quarterback option run. Now you got to figure out how to keep your defensive ends, man, with some kind of discipline to come in, man, and squeeze them like this way. Every time you turn around, this dude is running up and down the thing, man. He looked like the best quarterback and running back in football in that game, man. So give it up for Mr. King, straight up.
Hey man, big ups to him, man. He looked good out there, man. Oh, we're gonna jump on into that next game, man, that everybody know that was big. Couldn't nobody wait to watch. And that was the number one Texas against Ohio State.
Hmm.
Number three, Ohio State did go ahead and handle business. But
Hmm.
what was your take on that game there? A lot of people thought Texas with Arch Manning was gonna, make a difference. We kind of saw what he did last year. He did get a few starts, maybe I think 5, 6 starts last season. Came in. What was your take on Arch Manning and what the Ohio State defense was able to do to him?
Arch Manning, man, looked to me like he wasn't ready. He just looked like he wasn't ready to me, man. Straight up. I watched him and I was waiting for him to, you know, do something. But he was missing wide open receivers. He couldn't complete any passes, man. I mean, and even when the first or second play of the game, I think it was, you know what I mean? They had a nice
Hmm.
play action drew up for him, and they had a guy cut
Hmm.
right across the middle, man. He just underthrew him, threw it at his feet. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly. I know what was that play exactly you were talking about.
Dang, what's up with his arm? So okay, maybe that's the first pass of the game. So now I'm watching the game as the game goes on. He's still not completing passes. Yes, okay, they want to brag and talk about him being able to run, but that's because there ain't been a Manning that could be able to run that was in the NFL. It's some Archie, and don't nobody remember watching him. Go back to your
Right.
whatever the case, you know, not trying to be funny or nothing, man, but I'm like, you supposed to be able to throw the ball better than this. I mean, Peyton and Eli could throw the ball, man. They couldn't run like that, but they could throw the ball. And I was just watching Arch, man. I just wasn't impressed. Ohio State did what they supposed to do. I was a little mad at Jeremiah Smith dropping a couple passes earlier, but then the boy changed his gloves. The boy changed his gloves, MP. And
He
then
did.
he did what he had to do. He didn't put up two monster numbers, but at least they got the W, 14-7. So
Yeah,
I'm glad because I picked Ohio State. We picked Ohio State.
we did.
You know what I'm saying? To win that game, and our predictions came true.
Yeah, you're right. Arch Manning I mean, he looked like he looked last year, last season. I mean, so first off, the first thing I know when the game got ready to start, the coach said, "Hey, Arch Manning, this moment is not too big for him. His name is not too big for him. He gonna carry this name all his life. We just gonna let it rip. We just gonna let it slang." I couldn't tell. Arch Manning didn't slang nothing. And then you kept him, you tried to, you kept him throwing little 5-yard passes here and there. Like I didn't, I you know, And then at the end of the game, you finally started to try to run them a little bit to open it up, but it was kind of too late. I mean, you
Mr.
know,
Check Down. He checked the ball down more than Aaron Rodgers do, dog. You know what I'm saying? He was Mr. Checkdown, dog. He was
he was
throwing.
missing.
I mean, dudes was wide open, and he was making sure that he hit that running back, boy. He was not trying to throw it no five. He wasn't trying to throw it past 5 yards. That's the game I saw from him.
And the thing is this now, Texas did outgain Ohio State 336 to 203 on as far as yardage for the game and whatnot. And you know the way the stats look, you would think Ohio State lost. But no, Reeves for Buckeyes, he got 9 tackles and a sack. Jermaine Matthews Jr. snagged a huge interception. So I mean, yeah, man, I'm
But what?
glad. I'm happy.
But the problem was is not converting on fourth downs, MP. How many times did both teams go for it on fourth downs, even to start the game? They went for it on fourth down and they didn't get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Later on in the game, when Texas needed to convert that fourth down, they didn't. Their version of the quarterback sneak is trash. Straight up. I don't know what they're doing right now when they're trying to run this quarterback sneak because Arch is getting the ball and then he's trying to like go behind the right guard or something like that. And then he's trying to go forward. He's not hiking it and going straight behind the center. That is not working when you're trying to go behind the right guard, man. He's stopping his momentum and then trying to pick it up. By that time, them dudes was all over, man. So they tried the quarterback sneak a few times in that game and got it stuffed. So why you keep doing it? That's all I'm saying. I saw that a couple times, and that's the reason why they lost that game, to be honest with you. I actually thought Texas was good enough to win that game. I thought they played good enough to win that game defensively. But their offense, man, they get down there, they have a few good plays, and for some reason, nobody wants to kick field goal. Everybody wants to go for it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to kick
Yeah.
field goals. Like them 3 points don't add up. You kick 3 field goals, that's 9 points, and now you got more than that 7.
Mhm,
Okay, that's all I'm saying. You win the game.
mhm,
Sometimes if your offense ain't doing it, man, if the quarterback sneak done fail, stop doing it, man. Take the 3.
mhm. Yeah, just to answer your question, they did get stopped 4 times on fourth down.
Mm-hmm.
Defense win championships, and the Buckeyes showed that. So I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. We're gonna go on to the next game though, and that was number 8, Alabama. You Bama fans, you you's a Bama fan. Where y'all Bama fans at? I gotta. The tide is not high. Where are y'all at? Where and hi to everybody that's chiming in on our live. We appreciate y'all. We talking about Alabama right now, the number 8 in the nation, number 8. Alabama, roll tide. The tide's supposed to be high. Seem kind of low right now. But uh Tide, they had to go down to Florida State, catch that, them Seminoles. I know you kind of had your eye on that game because I mean, last show you was all tied this and all tied that. So give me your take on Ty Simpson. Y'all, Ty the roll Tide quarterback, Ty Simpson, Ty nothing, Ty tripping, huh? Ty dropping the bag.
Hey,
Ty,
look,
Ty, your season is over.
I can't. What you want me? What you want me to say, man? What you want me to say, man? All right, okay, you was right. All right, okay, this is one time I'm gonna give it to you. Was right. I expected my boys. I expected Roll Tide. I expected Alabama to go in there and do what they do because that's what.
Uh-huh.
But I'm gonna tell you something, man. This coach, man. This coach got to go, man. This coach,
What?
and he got to go, man. I don't know what's going on with him, man. But Alabama don't look like Alabama no more, man.
Well, I mean, you
Both
know
of
why?
Nick Saban
Because
are.
most of y'all Alabama fans are spoiled. You used to one coach. Y'all want Nick Saban back,
You damn right.
Like your boy Tommy Castanelos said. The era of Nick Saban is over. Y'all let a quarterback come from Boston College, start down there in Florida, first time in a big game, this big, with this many attendance. He went. Look, y'all let him start. He was away. He had never played. This is his first game in Florida. Y'all let this boy not only say what he was gonna do, but y'all let them stand on business, man. I don't got no respect for no Alabama fan no more. Y'all all wishing Nick Saban come back. Guess what? Y'all might as well go join one of them Affleck commercials.
Man, whatever, dude. Check this out.
What?
Look, yeah, this was a bad loss. This is hard to defend this morning. It's really hard to defend. This is a bad loss to Florida State. They was unranked, you know what I'm saying? And they played hard yesterday, man. I don't know what it is with Alabama, man. They just can't get right now. And you're right about that. So it's kind of hard to even defend them right now, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. It's a long season. College football is done changed, you know what I'm saying? With
Mm.
tournament, man. You know, you lose a game here, you win a couple, you beat a ranked team, you never know, you right back in the mix. It's early in the season. We'll see what happens. But you know how college is, man. But I ain't gonna sit here and let you keep disrespecting all the fans of Alabama, man. Roll Tide, man. Okay, we took that today, but I ain't gonna sit here and let you keep disrespecting us.
Well,
All right, we
you
here.
know,
Okay, we
one
see what
thing's for
happens when we
sure.
beat y'all.
Hey
Georgia,
man,
up.
hey, well, first get there, man. You might lose week 2. So get there for you might lose next week. So let's not even do that. I had some Alabama fans call me last night because they didn't want me to roll up on them. To go on and say, man, I wanted to go and get it out of the way. I said it's all good. Don't look to the future though. Let's not look to when y'all players in week 4. Y'all get past week 2 because right now look like y'all under 500. That's all they look do. Right now, it just look like y'all under 500. Y'all gave up 4 sacks. Y'all let that kid Ty Simpson get sacked 4 times last night. Look, then they held Alabama under 3.5 yards per carry. Alabama? Not Alabama. You're right. It don't look like Alabama. It look
We
like
be all
it,
right.
it, it
We
look
be
like the
all right.
Alabama
We be
I'm
all
used
right.
to
MP. We'll be
before Nick Saban.
all right.
I've been waiting a long time for this to happen again. So you dang on right. I'm
Yeah,
so happy.
because
Number
yeah,
eight,
because
you
Big
lost number
Brother's been
8.
dominating.
You number
Because Big Brother been dominating Georgia for a long time. Been waiting for a long time.
Here you
Because Big
go.
Brother been dominating Georgia for a long time. So you glad to see Big Brother
Ah,
for a minute. But
here
that's
you
all right.
go.
That's all
You
right.
would you
Wait,
would say
wait.
that. Look at him. Look, you would say
We
Big
coming
Brother,
at
all that Big Brother crap. It's
uh,
hey, whatever. Hey, Big Brother, little brother got grew up sometimes. So hey, man, you old and crusty. That's just what it is, man. That's just what it
man,
is.
what
I'm
the next
happy. I'm
time?
happy. Number 8, Alabama took a loss to number 12. You know, beautiful, beautiful. Made my day. Made my day. Matter of fact, I got to go on to this next game that I shouldn't even have to talk about. But you told me last week that I need to worry about this team. So you said, I need to Georgia need to worry about Marshall. I'm gonna let you go on and take go and take go and
Hey
take
man, look,
the
look,
lead
look.
on this one.
I
Go
said
and
that
take the
because
lead on this one.
I said that because you were so focused on Alabama and what we were supposed to be doing, and you weren't even thinking about Marshall. Turns out you was right. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, again?
Turn,
Again? Oh,
okay,
okay.
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 Look, a dead clock is right twice a day. Okay. Okay, so a dead clock is right twice
Okay.
a day. So what I'm telling you is you was right. Okay, this ding ding, you won this round right now. Okay.
Okay.
But
Okay.
okay, Georgia went in there. They did what they supposed to do. What they do, 45-7 over Marshall. But they was playing Marshall. Come on, man. It wasn't like Marshall can't. Marshall ain't got nothing on Florida State. You know what I'm saying? Florida State's a little tougher than Marshall, man. Looks like we had a little bit tougher competition. You know what I'm saying? But y'all did what y'all supposed to do, man. I'm
Mm.
gonna sit up there because I know you want Mr. Georgia. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Georgia. All you want to do is talk about Georgia. I know you can't wait to get your take in right
Well,
now.
I mean, my first take is just gonna be off our quarterback, Gunner. Gunner. So, oh, how did he look out there? How did he look to you?
Ah, man, the dude he can run. Okay, Gunner. Okay, we all know Gunner can run, but it ain't like Gunner lit it up throwing the ball. Now I did watch that game too. I mean, he was missing some passes, and he did a little bit. Like they was playing Marshall, man. They was
Now it's just Marshall. Now it's just Marshall. Oh, okay. Since it's just Marshall now, I'm just gonna say Bulldogs just keep on rolling. That's all I'm gonna just Bulldogs just keep on rolling. And I'm gonna go on to the next game the big game, which the last night game that everybody should have had circled, like that Texas and Ohio State game, and that's that LSU number 14 hosting Clemson. Ooh, that was a big game last night, big defensive game as well.
big
Did it
time.
live up to the hypes?
Big time, MP. Big time, man. I'm talking, oh my goodness, man. You talk about a defensive battle, man. I actually thought Clemson was gonna pull that one out, man. I'm trying, man, you know what I'm saying, to pick these winners and stuff, man. But LSU came out, man, impressive, man. What can I say? You know what I mean? That's you tell them about it. You she
I
go,
mean,
that's you.
hey man, well, if you didn't catch the game, LSU came out. I mean, first off, it was a defensive game.
Yep.
Let's just give it credit to where credit is due. It was a big off defensive game. Offense didn't get rolling like they wanted to, but LSU did their thing. Defense came out, held their offense to 10 points. I love it. 17-10. To me, that's LSU saying they're back in the SEC.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with Kelly being scrutinized for the last couple years. People wanting them out as LSU. This was a big win. And to me, I'm happy for them, but with them being in the SEC, I could have took them I could have took a loss. I could have seen them take a loss. I wouldn't have been mad, but that is a statement win for Clemson to win. I mean, not Clemson, but LSU to go and beat number 4 Clemson because Clemson was number 4,
Hmm.
and it will be shaking up the polls. We'll somewhat get into that about how the polls might be shifting up a little bit here and there. Some people like Ty will be getting real low, and that going up high. Yeah, buddy. So
Stop trying to
I'm
slide them
looking
in.
forward,
Stop trying to slide them little side jokes up in there. I hear you.
man.
Stop
I'm
trying to
looking
slide them
forward. I'm looking
jokes up.
forward. I'm looking forward. And we still got some games that's coming on tonight. You got of course the Irish. They got to play Miami. That's
Yes,
gonna be a
sir.
that's gonna be a big game. That's another big game you guys got to watch tonight. And
I
the
like
other
Notre Dame,
game,
dog. I
you
like Notre Dame.
do you
Yeah, I like Notre
do
Dame,
you
man. I like Notre Dame, man. They was
now?
there, man. Shit, what's not to like about them, man?
I can tell you this though. I can see them beating them. Of course, Miami got Georgia Bulldogs old quarterback. He had to go on down there. He couldn't deal with that SEC. He got broken up last season. So, he had to go on down to Miami and get on up out the SEC. So, Beck, you
Man,
do
let you
you
tell it. If you guys had that boy last year, man, Carson Beck, y'all would have went further in the tournament.
yeah, we had him then. But that was then. This is now. And they're definitely down. They number 10 and the Irish number 6. That game is tonight at 7:30, 4:30 your time. So that's gonna be interesting. And then another big game is Virginia Tech. They gotta be down in South Carolina number 13. So that come on at 3 o'clock today, actually. So
Okay.
that's gonna be a good
Okay.
game to watch as well to see if South Carolina can hold uh they stance and handle business like they should and whatnot. So it was some other big games, in the top 25 that did happen that I will give you guys a rundown on and whatnot. But I just have to say, Arch Manning, Arch Manning, you're looking bad, sir. You're looking bad. Arizona State did open up with
He
the
did.
yeah, man. Arch Manning, you're looking bad. You're looking bad for the
He
Manning
did.
brothers. You're
He
looking
did.
mad. You're looking bad for the Manning team name, man. You're looking bad on the Manning team, man. So some people might not want to say it, but you're looking bad, brother.
Mm.
I was gonna say though, another big team that we was talking about, Arizona State, they opened up with a win 38-19 against Illinois, Western Illinois. That is so that was a big game. You boys handle business.
Hmm.
I think that's who they played. But yeah, so we're gonna get down to I'm gonna give you guys the breakdown on the scores, top scores. So you had Tennessee 24. They went on and handled business 45-26.
Okay.
They was at home. You had Indiana at home against Old Domination. They handled business domination. Old domination. They handled business 14-27. We talked about Florida State already. Talked about Georgia. Penn State was another house name. They number 2 in the nation. They played Nevada. They smoked them 46-11.
Woo.
That was nothing.
That's a half.
We kind of that's a we kind of figured that though, right?
Ah, man.
We kind of figured that.
Yeah.
Iowa State, man, they looked good. They 20, they number 22 in the nation. They played
Yeah.
South Dakota. They whooped up on them
Okay.
55-7.
Ooh. So yeah.
55 of them.
All right. So yeah, it was some games jumping off. Some people put up.
Yeah.
You
Man,
know.
Oregon put up Oregon number 7 in the nation. They played Montana State 59-13. Oklahoma 18 in the nation. They played Illinois State 35-3. Now I believe this is going to be the only shutout of week 1 so far, and that's Florida, the Gators, you Gator boys. You got to speak up. You guys played a sorry team. You played the Sharks and 55-0. Yeah, they played Long Island Sharks. So that's
Boy, you
so
disrespecting these things.
baby
Keep talking.
shark, baby shark. Uh, they Kansas State. They number 17 in the nation. They played North Dakota. They won 38-35. That was a game that was kind of close, more close than what it should have been.
Right,
Texas
right.
A&M. Yeah, yeah, man. Texas A&M played UTSA. They was able to win 42-24.
Mhm.
Then you had Texas Tech. My partner, Big Rich, he played ball down there in Texas Tech for a stint. Them boys smoked. Now these boys smoked the Golden Lions. Pine Bluff, but yeah, 67-7.
Yeah.
I mean,
Them,
I
yeah,
don't know.
them teams, man, they ain't going nowhere.
Hey man, New Mexico, they played, they had to go to Detroit, play Michigan.
Yeah,
Michigan number 14, they won 34-17. Did you
yeah.
didn't catch that game, did you?
I watched a little bit of it, man. I watched a little bit of it, not too much.
Okay. Ole Miss handled business with Georgia State, of course, 63-7. Georgia State ain't nobody. They're not nobody. Nobody. This is a team we talked a lot about last year, SMU. They hosted East Texas A&M. They beat them 42-13. They're number 16 in the nation. And I said my correction, Arizona State, they played North Arizona last night and they
Okay,
beat them 38-19. That was my correction. I'm sorry.
okay.
Illinois, number 12 in the nation. They host West Illinois. That was a smoke. I watched some of that game there. Illinois, they looked good, 52-3. And South Florida State. I mean, South Florida. I'm sorry, South Florida. This is another upset we got to talk about. South Florida beat Boise State. Boise State is 25 in the nation. They were only able to put up 7 points, and that was in the first quarter.
Mm.
After that, South Florida went on and whooped them 34-7. So
Ah, okay.
that's a upset alert. And Iowa State, this another upset. Iowa State. I think I said this earlier. 22 in the nation. They played Kansas State and they beat them 24-21. Kansas State is 17 in the nation. So it's going to be some flip flops and whatnot here and there. I don't know what you kind of think the top five. You know what the top five was somewhat last year. I mean, what the preseason that last we were preseason top five: Texas, Penn State, Ohio, Clemson, Georgia. With the losses to the top 10 that you had with Roll Tide, that opened up the door for some other teams. I'm looking forward to see where Georgia go to. LSU definitely look like they should jump up. So my
Okay.
prediction probably be, Ohio State jump up to number one, Penn State two, LSU will probably go to three, Georgia four, and Texas probably
Well,
fall down to five.
we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what they gonna do, man. We still got some football that's gotta be played today. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah,
we still
yeah,
got to
yeah,
see. And we'll
yeah,
figure out.
yeah.
Upsets that might happen today. You never know what's going to happen in that Notre Dame
I
game.
mean,
You know.
no, we will definitely see with that, and of course, it'll all look, you know, come
Right.
off of that. What happens with that game, with these two games anyway, that come on today.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
other than that, I wanted to talk about before we get up out of here, Lee Corso. Lee Corso. A lot of folks don't. You might not know Lee Corso. He was a big college game day headgear where he been doing it for a long time, for a
Mm-hmm.
long time, probably
Years.
longer than a lot of
30 years.
people who, yeah, 30. Actually, he been doing it, what was it, 38 years. He had a run on ESPN College Game Day for 38 years.
Okay.
38 years, man. And it came
Congratulations.
to a close yesterday.
Corso, man. He was big in college football, man. Commentating. He started a lot of things, the big head, and had his little sayings that everybody was, repeating, and give it up for him, man. He got a lot of love and respect from his peers and stuff like that. So I listened to him a
Yeah.
little, and college football ain't really too much my thing as much as pro. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
I do know who he is, and wish him well. Him
Yeah.
and
But yeah. He retired yesterday
yeah.
on college game day. 38 years run, final show took in Columbus, Ohio, where it all began. A lot of people might not know where the big head showdown began. Number one, Texas against number three, Ohio State. 90-year-old college football legend. He chose Buckeye, throwing the Buckeye mascot on his head before signing off for the final time. So this guy, a lot of people don't know of, is a guy named Cole. To his blog, Corso picks, he went 286 out of 400. I mean, 20. He went to 286 wins, 144 losses. He was 66 percentage win. So I mean,
Okay.
you can't, that's
Yeah.
over 38 years. I mean,
Yeah, man.
picking, college game day. I mean, being
Yeah.
a 66.5 percentage winner.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't, saying X more than that. So anyway, yeah, 90-year-old, he looked 90-year-old on show. If you guys didn't catch him, I mean, he talked very talked very, very, very slow. But no disrespect to the elders. It was good to see you on that thing for 38 years, man.
You silly.
Hey man,
Congratulations, of course,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Our sports, man, we give it up for you on this show, man. That's what we do.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely, man. What you got up? What you got
Man,
up for me?
shit, we ain't gonna get up out of here, man. We definitely not gonna get up out of here without talking about the news of the week, man. Straight.
Okay, what's the news?
And now we're gonna talk about it because you represent that shirt right now. Okay.
Uh,
We're gonna talk about this Mr. Micah Parsons trade that went down that had me and half of the nation just super excited about what's going on in Packer Nation. Boy, we got Micah Parsons, man. We got
mm,
Micah Parsons, dog. And you think I ain't excited or happy? I listen to all these people do all they talking. I listen to all these people give their opinions and
mm.
what the Packers gonna do and what we ain't gonna do. And I'm gonna tell you right now, health is always the number one thing.
It is. It is.
If we're healthy, we are there. We competing with everybody. Bring it. Now that we got this pass rusher to go along with Rashawn Gary, I believe we can just rush four. I believe we still. I know that the loss of Kenny Clark is going to hurt some people. It's going to hurt us, Packer Nation. It hurts. But I tell you what, to be able to swap him out with the Micah Parsons, you can never be upset with that deal. You can never be upset with it. I know we paid him a lot of money, but if this dude pans out, tell me he ain't gonna be worth it, MP. Tell me he ain't gonna be worth it, dog. I mean, let's look at it like that. I'm looking at my defense to do some things, man, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I think Green Bay, man, if healthy, we going to the show, bro. The Super Bowl.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Health, like you said, always gonna come to, play with this trade and everything. And it's a good pickup. Can't even cap. The kid over the last few seasons. I mean, he had 12 sacks last season. He had 14 in 23 and 13 and a half in 22. So I mean, if you getting them type of numbers and you Green Bay, heck yeah, you want that. Heck yeah, you want that. Um, to go with what you guys already have on your defensive line, yes, you want that. Now, what my thing is, why didn't Jerry Jones do this earlier in the season? And we appreciate you guys chiming in on the show, man. We ask you guys to like this live, man. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe if y'all ain't on it, man. We talking about Green Bay and Dallas Cowboys, this trade, Micah Parsons.
Man, look. Mike Jerry didn't do it, man, because he was in his feelings. MP, everybody know why he didn't do it. I mean, he didn't do it. He thought him and Micah had a deal. They had shook on the deal, and all of a sudden the agent come in and say, no, I want a piece of it, just like the agent's supposed to. That's who you're supposed to negotiate with. And Jerry, I guess, didn't like what the agent had to say, and I just think you don't let business interfere with your emotional feelings. And I think that's what Jerry did. It's to my benefit. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you don't think that Micah was supposed to honor the handshake that they done over the deal over the summer, your
I think
previous,
I think everybody got a right to change their mind. I think
if it's not
everybody,
if it's not written, if it's
I
not
think if he shook a deal and be like, yeah, okay, 30 something million, okay, whatever. 38 million, okay, a year. And they shook on it. And then a couple days later, he see Miles Garrett sign for 40, and then he see TJ Watt sign for 41. Hey man, let's go back to the negotiation table. That's what I'm thinking. So, and if Jerry ain't even willing to do that, then shoot, man. Come on, man. I don't
but the
know.
thing is, do you think, would you put Micah over Miles Garrett?
Do I put Mike over Miles Garrett?
Yeah,
Uh, yeah.
you do.
Yeah, man.
That's because you got him.
Yeah,
That's only
I
because you.
do.
That's only
I
because
mean,
y'all got him.
I do. I do. I put him over Miles
I
Garrett.
hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you.
I
I
do.
hear
I
you,
know my
man.
spirit is a beast, but look, come on, man. You talk about the dude that's average. He's had 52 and a half sacks in 5 years, dog. He's averaging 12 and a half sacks a year. 12 and a half sacks a year. Between Rashawn Gary and Lucas Van Ness, we had 8 last year. Rashawn had 6, Lucas Van Ness, excuse me, 9. And Lucas had 3. 9 sacks. Man, Micah Pay had 12 and a half, and he didn't even play the whole season. Man, we need that kind of pressure, dog. We need it, man, because it changes everything. If you can rush 4 and drop 7, man, that changes everything, dog. Your whole defense.
It
So
does.
that's win. That's how you win, MP. That's how you win. You got to be able to put pressure on the quarterback without blitzing. Now that we got Micah Parsons, I think that we should be able to do that. I really do. Now, I hate the loss of Kenny Clark, but I think we got better. I really believe that. And I believe if Micah Parsons is healthy to go along with Christian Watson coming back, Matthew Golden, the addition. Green Bay did something this year, man, with that shirt. We did something that we ain't never did. We got an Atlanta Falcon fan to put a Packers shirt on right now on live YouTube. We got a
Hey
first.
man, I lost a bet. I lost a bet, and I'm a man of my word. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only way you gonna get me in this, and I'm gonna say that because
but
y'all
but
know how strongly I am. But no, I get you.
But you know what I'm saying. But we
I know
also
exactly what you're saying.
undrafted a wide receiver in the first round. Green Bay never did that. They did that since.
So a lot of people feel that y'all gave up a lot, but I believe that if you had got them earlier, it probably would have been more. So I believe we would definitely get to see who pan out on this deal. We should be able to see with you guys sooner because he should be on the field come week one. When
Yeah.
kickoff this Sunday and whatnot. So I'm looking
You
forward to
think we don't need
seeing
going to
and
Jerry?
you guys play Dallas. You guys do play what Aaron Rodgers got to play you guys as well this year, right?
Man,
In
we start
Pittsburgh.
off. Man, look. We start off with the Detroit Lions, and then we got to go to then we got Washington coming to Lambeau. Then we got to go to Cleveland, and then we got to go to Dallas. Those are the
Mm,
first 4 games right there,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
So.
Well, with the Dallas, got this game coming up with Philly,
Yep.
Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Yeah. So with Micah being gone, what do you expect out of that game?
I expect Jalen Hurts and that offense to do what they do, man. I expect Saquon Barkley to be a big, addition. Dallas ain't never been able to stop the run. Yes, they did get my boy Kenny Clark over there in that trade, but I still expect Saquon to do what he do, man. Saquon is still that guy. Jalen Hurts is still that quarterback. I think that Devontae Smith and AJ Brown will still be able to get open against that deep three. I expect Philly to beat the hell out of the Cowboys. That's what I expect.
Yeah, I believe that as well. Philly blasted the Cowboys twice last season
Mhm.
for a combined point 75-13. So,
Wow.
yeah. So I mean, right out the gate, I can see if you got Saquon Barkley on your fantasy league, start him because this here, boy, you might get 100 points
Man.
just off of that. So,
Starting Jalen Hurts. I know that, goddamn it.
yeah, definitely. You got Jalen Hurts, so you definitely, man. Listen, you better start him. I hate it for anybody who got Cowboys offense because they're gonna have a long night. They're gonna be on the field a lot.
And then going into that, right after that, man, we got that Friday special, MP. That Friday special, man. The Chiefs against the Chargers, man. What you think?
Yeah.
What you think about that?
Friday night showdown. They playing in Brazil at that. This is an international game. This is a good game, man. This is a good game. The Chargers have made some moves, Worthy, Rice, on serving a 6-game suspension. So, they're going to be asking a lot from Worthy.
Yeah.
People saying Travis, this might be his last season. He finna get married to Taylor Swift. They saying he old now. I don't know, man. Usually I wouldn't bet against Mahomes, but this is international. I believe if the Chargers ever had a chance to beat the Chiefs, week one, this the game. All last season, dang near every game up to week 10, the Chiefs could have lost. I believe,
Man,
I believe, I believe if the Chargers gonna get a game, this the game.
no. No. The Chargers don't win this game. Not in my opinion. Not in my opinion. I think Kansas City continue to do what they do, man. As the AFC representatives in the Super Bowl, I ain't going up against Patrick Mahomes, man. I know that Rasheed Rice is gonna be out. I get that, but don't forget about the weapons that he still does have. He still has Worthy. He still got Kelsey. He still got Isaiah Pacheco. He still got Juju Smith-Schuster, and he got that tight end Noah Gray. He still got some weapons out there, man, that Patrick Mahomes can utilize, man. I ain't that sold on the Chargers defense, man. I understand that that Jim Harbaugh wants to pound the rock and run the rock, man. You know what I'm saying? But all they got is Lad McConkey. Now, what other receiver? If I'm missing something, put
I
me
mean,
up.
Keenan Allen is back out there.
Oh, please.
Oh, see, man, you asked me for another receiver. I gave it to you. Look at you. You talking
I know.
about, man, please. Look.
I know.
How
I
you
know.
just gonna, you just gonna write you I give you an answer, you just gonna write my answer off. But you
No,
know
man.
what?
It's just
You right though. I mean, Kansas City has won 7 straight against LA. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I say because it's the international, they gonna get a game. This the game. If I'm ever gonna bet against Kansas City, this will be the game I bet against. Again, in states, they almost lost every game up to week 10. And you was against Kansas City last year, and I was riding for him. You see how that flipped? Now I'm gonna show you some people. He said I don't win a lot, but I'm gonna show you how I always
I
win.
was never against
Every
Kansas
week,
City.
man. You was like Kansas City's gonna lose,
I said
and
they
I
was
was
Super Bowl, and they did lose the
well,
Super Bowl.
yeah, no, yeah, that. But I'm talking about throughout the season last year.
Oh man, I know.
You was like, man,
Kansas
Kansas
City.
City, this,
Everybody
that,
knows. And
this and that. I'm gonna show you it's all good, man. We ain't gonna big back. We're gonna go back and forth about that because them
uh,
ain't neither one of our teams. But it's gonna be
nope,
nice to see, and everybody would like to see Mahomes lose in week one.
ain't gonna happen.
Well,
I bet.
hey,
I
man,
bet that he. I bet that he'll beat Herbert in week one. That's my bet.
man, I ain't betting you right now, man. I'm mad. I had to wear this Green Bay Packers shirt,
You
man.
ain't
I might have to burn it. I might have to burn it on live on y'all. But I rock with Mr. GPG so much, man. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do you like that. I might
that's
have to box it
hurt, man.
back up and send it back to you.
That nice, man. You don't want to shorten it that nice. That's
I might have
beautiful,
to
right
box it back up and send it back to
there.
you.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Hey, man. Well,
Man.
look, man.
Yeah, that's a treasure right there.
Hey, it'll go up in the closet somewhere. I ain't
I,
mad at it. I don't lost my man of my word, so we got it in, man. Hey, week 1, college football almost in the books. Y'all check out the games tonight. Of course, we already told y'all who playing. You got a game at 3, which is Virginia Tech, is South Carolina, and then you got that 7:30 game, which is the big game, the Irish and Miami Hurricanes.
mm-hmm.
Our take on sports, man. We are giving you guys live feed, live podcast, live news every Sunday morning. So y'all be tuning in with us, man, at 10 Eastern, 7 on the Pacific. So you guys already know what time it is, man. If you like this, share it. Man, make sure y'all be liking this, man. We saw a whole bunch of people jumping up in here. When I jump up in our live, man, like it, man. Man, throw them thumbs up, man. Throw them thumbs up. Get us up, man. Throw them thumbs up, man. But man,
Uh,
this gonna be the end of the show. If y'all not subscribed, subscribe. But like always, man, that's my co-host, y'all host, Mr. GPG,
and that's your host right there, Mr. MP80 Baby.
and this is,
Our take on sports.
hey man, there it is, man.
All right, y'all. Peace.